Hello and welcome to another video by One-Eyed Cat. Baldur's Gate 3. This is my Good Urge Honor Mode playthrough. None of this is coordinated or scripted. This is all right out the gate.
Wonder if the gods are watching
experiencing
me.
Honor Mode
This
for the
must be
first
a
time. I have played, I believe, one campaign where I actually engaged in like the custom difficulty. Engaged in the custom difficulty of like playing with honor mode rules and seeing how some of the like legendary actions from enemies can go. But ultimately, that's not a complete replica in the first place. So this is literally my first honor mode playthrough. I am researching a little bit of this, but not much, because usually it's only in the moment. I will research and see, like, okay, am I doing this the right way? Is there anything I should be worried about before I go into a combat? But anyway, so yeah, this is Act 2, and now I am in front of Thisobald Thorm. This is one of my favorite encounters. So let's see here. What do I want to do?
Only the best.
In my opinion, the best way to do this, especially being a bard, is to engage in a system of like challenging him in a way to find information, but not like being actively aggressive, leading to his own demise.
This guy looks like he had a long night.
Oh, and by the way, this is the first time
best to keep him happy for now.
that I've played as romancing Karlach. So yeah. So I am gonna pause for Karlach's comments. But anyway, all right. Let's see. I think I'll pick up the tankard.
Leaning in, you can see.
Oh, look at the thing. A few more.
He's gonna blow up, but that's the point. I know that some of you all have probably not seen this before, but it's definitely the reason. Now, so here's what I'm gonna do. I should have on this character good sleight of hand, and in my opinion, it's generally worth passing the checks, but I'm not going to be using any like this time I'm not going to be using any inspiration points to guarantee my victory. And the reason is, even though I do have the gloves of thievery on, the reason is, as the Dark Urge, you don't get a lot of inspiration point opportunities unless you play it as evil. If you're playing it as good, you miss a lot of them. So inspiration points are very, very, very important to hold on to. I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to tell the truth. Some of the replies that he makes are actually really funny, though. Like, here's one of my favorites. Oh my goodness, really? Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said. If you pass this one, usually his comment is more along the lines of, so have I when my drink runs dry, or my cup runs dry, or whatever. Basically, he's an alcoholic. No judgment to alcoholics, but anyway. So now we're gonna have to try a different one, and they're all deception checks that count. I'm gonna say this one. I like Icewind Dale. I really would rather not have to like do this, but I'm gonna have to apparently to have advantage. So I could possibly pass it.
Such a trick for the sake of it.
Yeah,
you ask, you drink, then you were made.
I don't have very high concentration.
Refuse to stone me.
Sleight of hand.
Again.
Intentionally picking things I could pass. Alright.
Tell me
And then here comes, let's see, what's a true one?
Vanquish.
I'm gonna pick a true one, because I'm trying to do this.
Mother's commiseration.
This place is your mother?
Ask
Now, what we're gonna do is like try to get information. So the curse on the cursed land, Father Kethric is the one that has it.
toss it down.
And how does the spirit of the land, which means like Kethric Thorm is like basically like capturing the spirit of the land to try to do this. I'm not going to ask how he became like this, because I already know it's the Shadow Curse. Sleight of hand, because I know I can pass that usually. And this is what you want, is he's going to blow up. If you're squeamish, look away.
Father's talk.
Yeah, look away. Boom. Yeah. Now, I did get an inspiration from that one as a haunted one, but yeah, I only had like 2 inspirations. If you looked at that. Those need to be saved for other things that are super important, because if I understand correctly, if you don't pass these, he's just going to attack you at the worst case scenario, and I can totally take him. You know, maybe that would be like one playthrough in the future, I'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and grab his stuff. Now that being said, here's another thing I do. You might find it a little bit on the controversial side, but this is just what I do anyway. So yeah, sorry if you don't like it, but it's just the way I operate. All these guys are zombies, every single one of them. They are undead. If the Shadow Curse lifts, my logic is they're just gonna like end up shambling down the streets, like attacking random people. It is sad that they got turned into this because of the Shadow Curse, but there's nothing I can do about that. So I think it's the most responsible thing to do is to like take them out. So like I said, you know, I'm not trying to be mean or violent for the fun of being violent. They don't give much experience. It's more about the fact that I'm just concerned that I don't want them out running around causing mischief or mayhem. They are not themselves, they are undead anyway, so, you know.
Go on.
By the way, I'm choosing not to throw at the other guy because I've noticed that, if you notice how the arc is, it's like a pretty high arc, like a 45-degree angle that they're being tossed at almost. It's usually not fun to try to throw the weapon to hit things that are underneath, like
Another fight.
structures.
Let's go.
Alright, so here comes my other shot. Yep, and the caustic band is giving some damage. Oh my goodness, by the way, honor mode, like, I don't know if y'all were watching when I procured the, paid for the, what is it called? Hold on, that actually I procured caustic band, it was super expensive. It was like almost $2,000. Or sorry, $2,000. But anyway, so like it was expensive. But I think it's worth it in terms of constantly hitting people with acid damage. It's still worth pointing out though that it's going to be expensive in honor mode, so you have to be really strategic about. You have to be strategic about how you spend your gold in this playthrough. Alright. Came back. See, they have, it's called, I'm not sure again. They have, where does it say it? It's supposed to say it, and it really doesn't. So my apologies. But like, there's basically, because they're undead, if you don't hit them with significant force, they have a chance of like coming back from one hit point. So, you know, you have to hit them pretty hard. I'm just going by what I remember from D&D rules. I don't know if it still applies to this.
Aye.
Because you can like see on the screen that, you know, you hit them, but nothing happened. This is gonna be one of those ones I don't know if I can close enough to use my throw. Throw is gonna do more damage, which is Oh, by the way, something I've always wanted to show y'all. Defensive flourish, you only have to use it once. I love being invisible when I kill something. The next person at the next time dead. I think they're over here. Where are they at? Okay, they're back there.
Victory is assured.
I don't know if I can help here. Too far. Okay.
Of course.
But yeah. The game does a pretty good job telling you if you're not going to hit someone. Sometimes no. I'm okay with using this highest spell level because I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and give them a rest. And here he comes.
Some blood. Jimmy on the go.
If not, I'm not too upset. These guys are really not
Hup.
hard. So yeah, I just wanted to show you Thisobald Thorm. I'm not going to pillage the whole thing, but I do want to show you real briefly.
See.
There's some, by the way, there's some bottles out here that you really can't reach or it won't let you reach. Don't worry about those things. You're not going to get a lot out of here. But basically what I want to do is point out, without going into it, like there's some stuff you want to look at and research because there's a really cool poison that he has generated, and if you pass the checks, I think there's some checks for it.
Moving ahead.
You can find out where like his shipment is that he's lost. I'm going to briefly point out that that shipment is very close to a group of Githyanki that are going to attack you. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't worry about that one.
Anything of use?
I wouldn't worry about getting a hold of the ingredients until later. Where did the guy go that I killed out here? Oh, there he is. I wouldn't worry too much about that. But yeah, so after the whole incident with Thorn, I think that's her name, the gold lady. I have good gold now, but again, I am saving it because there's some stuff I want to get. Since the break, I've gotten the Yuan-Ti scale mail, which is great. One interesting thing you can do, though, if your dexterity increases, so does your armor class. And I need to remember to switch, because I prefer to have these on, because advantage is mathematically a little bit superior. I prefer to have these on when I'm doing like basic running around along with my Envoy's amulet, which I did not have equipped during the conversation, but I prefer the gloves of Dex otherwise. Anyway, thank you all for so much for watching my video. I will go ahead and pillage this area, and then the next video will likely be the run-in with that one girl and the run-in with the surgeon, so that we can get what we need to revive Art Cullen. Thank you, and like I said, have a good day. This is the One-Eyed Cat signing out.